What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, people? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing fabulous. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling blessed. Just want to say thank you for tuning in to episode 4. To episode 4 of the Always Winning podcast hosted by yours truly, CEO Mike. Just want to say thank you once again. Thank you once again for tuning in. If you're new, just want to say thank you for also tuning in. I am your host, CEO Mike, for the first time. If this is your first time, just want to thank you. Just want to say like, comment, share. But I'm going to get into that at the end of the episode. Today's topic is going to be pace yourself. Just pace yourself. You ain't got to rush. Take your time. Relax, chill. Pace yourself. Life is beautiful. Life is good once you get into the habit, once you get into the ability of just taking your time and not rushing. Have you ever realized, do you realize that some of your best work, some of your best things, some of the best things in your life happened when you took your time, or just happened when they've taken the time for it to become the best that it can be, and it didn't have to rush? For instance, think about food. Think about your food. Like, food is better when it's been prepared, been cooked the best way it can be, instead of being microwave. Like, I want you to think about that for a moment. Like I said, food, the example of food. Like, food tastes better when it has been prepared overnight, within hours, or even just been able to marinate. Let it marinate. Let it soak in all the flavors and everything, so it can be prepared well, rather than you having fast food and it's just been thrown together, microwaved, cooked within seconds or even minutes. Sometimes it even made you sick. Just think about that. Or think about an assignment if you're in school or have just been in school. Think about chores. Think about just anything. Anything that has been rushed, it hasn't been its best quality. So I just want to say, just pace yourself. Take your time. You ain't got to rush. You just be more efficient the more you allow yourself to take your time, pace yourself. Like, this topic came to me from just, I would say, another thought from driving. It seems like all my topics come from driving. Episode 1. Just a reference, episode 1. But yeah, also just me, I'm just being in the gym. I heavily be working out in the gym. That's pretty much my lifestyle. Something I do pretty much almost daily. But as you know, when you're in the gym working out, for those who go to the gym, you take your time rushing. For all my gym goers, people who go to the gym, take your time, don't rush in exercises and things like that. You just going rep after rep after rep after rep, and building that discipline, building that consistency. You getting the gains over time. Especially with gym, you can't rush it. You have to learn discipline. With being in the gym, you learn discipline. You learn the skill of being consistent, going on a schedule, on your schedule whenever you go. Just making sure you go over and over and over and over and over and over. Taking your time, just building it. Like, rep after rep, set after set, day by day, week after week, month after month, and hopefully year after year. So it's like you taking time, building that consistency, building that discipline. You're getting your best work in. And just also you are learning how to do your proper exercises and things like that, using the equipment properly. But this is not a gym episode, neither a food episode. It's just the ability of pacing yourself, and you realize with the more you are able to pace yourself, you're just becoming more and more efficient with whatever you're doing. So these are just examples that I'm just using. But yeah, go back to the gym example. You just know that the more you pace yourself moment by moment, moment by moment. You just becoming more and more efficient, and you noticing the gains. You're gaining the proper muscle. You're gaining the proper things that you're gaining. Whatever you're doing, it doesn't have to be the gym. It can be work. It can be learning any new skill. You just know that the more you pace yourself, you're becoming more and more efficient without rushing. Another thing is just I have notes with me. Just give me a second. Just run your own race. The more you run your own race, you don't have to be in competition with nobody else. You are on your own schedule. You are on your own time frame. So you know, um, when you run your own race, you just pretty much you and your own potential. You are maximizing, just becoming the best that you can possibly be, doing whatever you're doing while you're running your own race. So don't look outside of yourself. Just realize, like, the more you run your own race, can't nobody beat you. And yeah, despite what social media say, what society say, just you having your own expectations, you meeting those day by day, time by time. Like, you just know you becoming better and better. You just setting your own path, setting your own goals, and just keeping it like that. Um, just moving at your own speed. Moving at your own speed is just allowing you to be on a path of doing whatever you feel like you should be doing on your goals, on your path. And you should not be in competition with nobody else. But that's another topic for another podcast. So I ain't gonna speak on competing, competition. But yeah, just you moving at your own speed is just allowing you to not having to compete with nobody else, and just moving at your own tempo, moving at your own beat, your own heartbeat. Um, don't let no one dictate how you're supposed to move or operate your life, because at the end of the day, we are our own person. We are our own person, and can't nobody really tell you how you supposed to be or what you're supposed to be doing. Because if you think about it, all your answers that you're looking for is within you. All your answers is within you if you just allow yourself to just have a moment of silence. And it goes back to podcast number 3. So it's like all my episodes is tying into each other, but that's something I'll get into later. But just moving at your own operation of your life. Can't nobody tell you what to do, but only you can seek advice from people. But sometimes you just got to listen carefully and just use that advice to the best ability, because 9 times out of 10, nobody knows what's best for you. People may have your interests at heart, but I feel that not one person really knows what's best for you. Like, you can seek advice and seek counsel for those close to you who may have your heart best interest, your best interest at heart, but nobody really can tell you what you should do. So you're your own dictator, you're your own operator of your life. So don't let no one dictate how you're supposed to move or operate your life. That's what you're supposed to do. You and whoever you put your faith into, your higher power that you worship. Have a healthy balance of everything in your life. Have a healthy balance. Not everything is a good thing. Not everything is a bad thing. So that's another thing of just pacing yourself and doing what's right. I'm just no one was good on just setting your own boundaries and things like that. Another point that I want to touch on is thinking for yourself. Which thinking for yourself opens up a lot of doors to who you really are and who you feel like you want to be and who you feel like you are. Because like I said, only you know the answers to who you are, who you really are, if you just listen. If you just be still and listen, which that pertains to podcast number 3, the previous podcast, previous episode. So I would just say go back and check that out. But yeah, thinking for yourself is really key to almost everything for you in your life, in your pace of life, the pace of your life. Just allow yourself to listen. Just listen to whatever your heart's telling you, whatever you are feeling. Because once you want to know something, it will be revealed to you. And that's just following your own pace. Don't feel like you got to be rushed. Don't feel like you're losing. Don't feel like you're behind. Because you're not in competition with nobody. You're not in competition with no one on earth but you and your potential. And you're not even in competition with your potential. You're just meeting it. You're just overcoming yourself and just meeting your potential at different versions, different levels of yourself, setting your own expectation and meeting those expectations. And you just starting to meet that. But yeah, I ain't gonna talk too much. I just want to leave a brief note on pacing yourself and things that relates to this topic. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna end this episode here. Once again, I am your host, CEO Mike. I would love for you to share, comment, like, and yeah. Stay tuned for more. I got more to come. I appreciate you for tuning in. And like I said, stay tuned and I'll talk to you in the next episode. Love you.